Alright guys, just another DVD update. I've got quite a few films to show you, so I'll start off quickly with The Early Bird, Press for Time, Norman Wisdom double pack. I remember the first time I actually saw a Norman Wisdom film, and that was The Early Bird. I watched it with my dad one Sunday afternoon, and he knew it would be on BBC television, so he sat me down and watched it with him, because he knew I'd like Norman Wisdom. So ever since then I've been a huge fan. The thing that I really like about The Early Bird is his love for his horse, what he has. And I'm really keen on people that like animals, because I love animals myself. I hate people that quarter them. And he's basically a milkman working for like a milkman factory, and they're at war with another factory, and they're playing pranks on each other and stuff, and it's just really, really funny, some of the stuff. I like the bit at the beginning when he wakes up and he's half asleep and he's going to make a cup of tea and he's waking up all his house up and stuff like that. It's just really funny. He reminds me a bit like Charlie Chaplin, with his aggressive style of comedy, say. So I'll show you inside. It's Press for Time. He's playing three roles here. He's the Prime Minister, a newspaper seller, and his grandmother, and the Prime Minister ends up to be his grandfather. It's just messed up. It's great, this one. I love it. And there's The Early Bird there. It's just a classic, that. Norman Wisdom's 95-year-old now. He must have been knocking on when he was actually doing these films, Yeah, so if you're a young kid and you're watching this video, you should definitely check out Norman Wisdom, because it's just, he's really funny. Yeah, he's great. So next up is The House of Wax. The reason why I actually bought this film is because I've got The House of Wax remake, what they did with Paris Hilton in, so I thought I'd check out the original and see what they've changed, what they haven't changed, comparisons. But the thing that's put me off it a bit is the PG sign. If you're going to watch a horror film, it kind of takes the sting out of it a bit. I'm not watching Toy Story here, but it seems really good. I've seen a lot of reviews, so hopefully it doesn't disappoint. I got it fairly cheap for about £2 from Zova Stocks. Yeah, if you've watched it, please let me know what you think. Next up is The Relic, and the reason why I actually bought this film is because I use this thing called Yahoo Answers, and what you can do on there is actually a random question, any question you want, and a lot of people that use that will give you an answer. And I typed in something like horror films not to watch or by yourself, something like that, and this woman come up with The Relic, and she gave me a bit of a review. She said it gives unexpected jumps, you could be watching it not expecting anything and something just jump out, and I think that really sounds good. I like films that do that. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to watching this film. I know it was released in 1997, so it's fairly new. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing this, and if you've watched it, please let me know. This is just really an update because I've got it on video, so I wanted to update it to a 2-disc edition, get the best out of it, because I think this film is just really, really awesome. Really mad film. Look at that picture there when they're walking across the moors. That looks great, that. 2-disc edition. I'll tell you the special features on the back. Special features is actors commentary, behind the scenes, outtakes, interview with John Landis, interview with Rick Baker, focus on technical effects, storyboard on film comparison, stills gallery, 4-page booklet with production notes, and that's the back of the booklet in there, what that is. So yeah, American Werewolf in London. I know for a fact just about everyone's seen this film, so I don't really need to tell much about it, but it's just a legendary film, and it used to shit me up when I was a kid. Steptoe and Son, the most famous rag and bone men in the world. Steptoe and Son's been with me since a young kid, and I just love it. The very best of Steptoe. Okay. I'll tell you the episodes: Men of Letters, A Star Is Born, Oh What a Beautiful Morning, The Desperate Hours, and Back in Fashion. My favourite one here is the Desperate Hours. Okay, these two guys in their house, they're cold, they aren't et out, they just sat there around this mad heater and they're trying to get warm. And these two prisoners escape from the prison, what's local to them. And they hear it on the radio. All of a sudden there's a knock on the door, and it's them two prisoners. They come in like, give us your money, have you got a car? You know, they haven't got anything to give them. They've got a bit of cold porridge, a bit of cold porridge. That's all what they give them. And the person what's actually one of the prisoners is the, what's his name? I forgot his name, but he's in there, Rising Damp. He's like the middle-aged guy in Rising Damp. People know who I'm on about. And they end up getting along with each other, these, you know, the two escaped prisoners and these two, because there's an old escaped prisoner and there's a young one. And, you know, they get along with each other. It's the best episode of Steptoe and Son ever. It's just fucking genius. You know, it's amazing. I love it. There's the disc anyway. And the other thing I like about this is it comes with an interview with Ray Galton and Alan Simpson. They're the people that wrote, you know, Steptoe and Son. And you know, if you haven't been into Steptoe and Son, definitely get into it because it's just amazing. I love it. And here's another thing. It's not a DVD, but it's the Guinness World Records 2009 Gamers Edition. And if you're a big game fan, you should get you know, these books. There's a lot of them. I've got the 2008 one, but I actually dropped that in my fish tank, and it's all stuck together now. I've got this for £2, in great condition. It looks amazing. Try and lift it up. I'll show you a bit inside anyway. If you're a games fan, though, definitely get these books because there's shitloads of information. I want to get into them Lego games. Look pretty fun. Loads of information. Just trying to find a page. But, really, it's like, you know, the normal Guinness Book of Records, but it's with gamers records. But it's not just that. You get all information on, you know, games. You get people with huge, you know, game collections and stuff like that. It's what a book. I used to go travelling a lot on that, on trains and stuff, and I used to always read these types of books on trains, and you never get bored. No matter how much you read of them, they never seem to fucking end. So yeah, thanks for watching my DVD update anyway, guys, and please rate, comment and subscribe, and take care.